It's Lori, and this is going to be a whole different kind of throwback. So you did get to see a bunch of my grandma's work already in my Decade Divas, and then some other, maybe I haven't shown you everything, I just realized. But that's okay. Today I'm going to show you something else that my grandma made. And my aunt just gave them to me. So she would make these pillows and quilt them. So that should go that way, right? Anyway, I have to keep this somewhere the dogs can't get to them. Because Lebowski in particular, like I'm less worried about the cats messing with them than the dog. Because Lebowski just like digs his claws into things like this. So, that's the first one. Very cute. Sorry, it's a little bleached out. Let's see. If I aim it that way, is that worse? Maybe that's better. I don't know. Yeah, you can at least see some of the color now. It's kind of mints and then a lavendery purple and some pink. Okay, so there's the first one. Here's the second one, which I freaking love. It's so cute. So, love this one. And she did quilts around whatever this material was, pattern. You can see, and she did the ruffles. I can't tell. It's pretty firm. I can't tell what she stuffed it with. It does not feel like polyfill, but these were made a long time ago. So, love this. Love it. Oh, and a fully crocheted pillow. Yes, crochet. I was double checking. This is probably Red Heart, but it's pretty soft. She probably washed it a bunch. This feels like she just took the stuffing out of an old pillow and shoved it in. I do the same thing, so I probably learned that from her. But that is, oh, there's one more. Sorry. Thought that was it. There's 4 of them. So my aunt gave them to me because she was not using them or displaying them or anything. And once there aren't a bunch of dogs in the house, these will be on the couch down in the main room. This one's fun too. Oh my gosh, this is so 70s. And then she put some lace on there. I can't imagine. It's possible she made that, right? No. That looks too, like, I'm not being rude here, but that looks like too perfect. Like a machine made it. Like it was lace she purchased. What do you think? Do any of you? Is that tatting? Do any of you do? Are any of you that precise? I don't know. Well, this one is 100% my favorite. I love it so much. I like all the other ones, but I love this one. And again, it's really, there's an advantage to using a yarn like Red Heart Super Saver acrylic because I literally don't have any idea how old this pillow is, and it's still in great shape. Did the yarn pill up? Sure. But, like, this is potentially 60 years old. I don't know if any of you could hear that, but if you heard some background noise, sorry about that. All right. So, yeah. And it's clear she washed it. And I don't know whether my aunt washed it or my grandmother. But, yeah. That one with the little houses, so cute. I have another one over there, too. My nails keep acting up, so I need to use some clear polish. Anyway, so my Throwback Thursday was a little bit more about my grandma. She's who I learned, this is my mom's mom. She's who I learned to crochet from. But sadly, I don't remember anything except making little wreaths around, like, the plastic thing, the plastic ring for around sodas. Like, she would cut them so they work circles, and then I remember her teaching us how to crochet around that. and to make little wreaths. Oh, you can tell I had Cheetos. Uh-oh. That's bad. Cheeto fingers. As I always say, don't be like Lori. All right. That is really bad. I wasn't dyeing yarn. I was just a messy eater. So, there's that. Anyway, I appreciate you all. I know this was different and it's a throwback. I do have more paintings to show you, but I thought I would share some of my grandma's work, because like that's a true throwback. Like I said, that some of this could be, I mean, really, it could be as old as the 1940s. It could be. I don't think it probably is. I think it's probably from the 60s and 70s and maybe even 80s. But it could be. Just based on, I believe my grandma graduated from high school in 1943. You know what? Let me grab a picture. I'll be right back. Okay, this is my grandma's graduation picture. It's her and her mother. She is the youngest of 10, with many miscarriages in between, because it was back in the day. So my grandma's the younger one there, and that's her mother. And I know her mother looks significantly older, but again, my grandma was the youngest of 10. And my grandma's father passed away when she was, I believe, 11 years old. He was a large animal vet in Kansas. And my great-grandma there, she was so hardworking and like found a way to make a living after her husband passed, and she never remarried. I'm not sure. I don't recall how much longer after that she lived, but the newspaper there did an article about my great-grandma, because all 10 of her children in farmland, Kansas, graduated from high school, which that's a big deal back. And again, my grandma being the youngest, graduating in 1943. So there's that. And I wanted to share this picture because this is a special picture too. I didn't realize how special till I talked to my aunt. I'm getting a lot of reflection here. There. Okay. My grandma and my grandpa are there in the middle, and that is their wedding day photo. He served in World War II. I think my grandma looked a little bit like Lucille Ball. Not like spitting image or anything, not like you'd mistake her, but I always thought that. She looked a little bit like Lucille Ball when she was younger. But that's their wedding day. And this was her best friend, who eventually became her sister-in-law. So her best friend ended up marrying one of my grandma's brothers. And this was his best friend. But my mom didn't, my aunt didn't know fully who he was in relation to my grandpa. I'm guessing they served together. But anyway, interesting history of my family there. So, but it's a fun, hopefully you enjoyed seeing that. So that picture was really small, and we took it to a place that actually like blows it up without granulating it too much or pixelating it too much, because it was about the same size as this picture. Obviously the other direction, but back when you had to take photographs. But yeah, anyway, that's my grandmother that taught me how to crochet. And like I said, I wish I had more memories of her teaching me, but I absolutely remember doing those wreaths around, and maybe we did crochet around wire hangers too with her. Yeah, I think we did. So anyway, oh, that's a bad shadow now. Okay, so yeah, that's my throwback, and I thought I'd share a little bit about my family with you, and you got to see some more of my grandma's work, a whole different arena of work from her. She did teach me to sew. My other grandma is who taught me to paint. So my grandmothers were very artsy, creative people. And I benefited a lot from that. So we have them to thank for me being out here on the YouTube streets. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this Throwback Thursday, and are okay with I'm going to do this. Those Cheeto fingers are real bad. Anyway, I really appreciate you all. Thanks for coming in. Can I get an amen? And hugs to you all.